It's the end of the just started. All your problems never stop talking. Wahala plenty. You wake up today, you dey breathe. Count your blessings, make you see. Fire, chere, kuze, mana, eji dime. Fire, chere, live life today. I am my day. Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. Live life today. I am my day. What's that? Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, you guys. Happy Sunday, Herbert. Happy Sunday, John K. Olu, I greet you. Ismail, I greet you. I greet you, Peter. Peter Osas, I greet. Falasi, I greet you. Thank you. Thank you, Deja Deremi, I greet you. Thank you, Adedeji. Korede, I cite you. Good evening. Good evening, Mendes. My people, have you heard what is going on? What is going on in Kenya? It's not a small thing, no. What is happening in Sudan? So I just kind of put the two together. Today we are not talking about Nigeria. Nigeria will just, but I don't know. In this digital age that the whole world is trying to, is coming to another phase. It's unbelievable. So I don't even know where to start from, but maybe I will share my screen so I can show you some of the pictures that of what is going on in Sudan. I have to be careful. So let me see what I can show. So this is the pastor. This is the pastor. They say his name is Mackenzie. So and his goal is to, you know, convert so many people as possible and send them to heaven. And he has, gathered followership, and the usual things that when they extort people, make the people to leave their life, their employment, and come to their building and something like that. So this is basically what this man is doing. And like when I was looking through his profile on Facebook, I was really surprised what people are writing about him. They said he's believed to be taking people direct to God. They say he talks to God directly. And they believe that he will take them directly to God. And he told them to fast and fast and fast. So when they fast and fast and fast and fast, somehow they will see Jesus. And they were actually believing him, and they were doing that. Yeah, I know, I know. Even President Buhari is trying to evacuate Nigerians in Sudan. He's trying to evacuate Nigerians, more than 4,000 Nigerians, like I'm hearing. All the borders are not safe. Even the what they call it, the airports, they are coming under heavy attacks. Everybody is evacuating their people. Everybody is evacuating their people. So I was trying to search for this news. So, for example, um yeah, my people, you're welcome to this live video. In case you are just joining us, I want to talk about two important issues that is happening in our world today, but not in Nigeria. So this one is happening in Kenya, and then what is going on in Sudan. What is going on in Sudan should be like a picture. Although we are, it's like when God hardened the heart of Pharaoh in the Bible. When people are determined to self-destruct, there's nothing you can do, even though they are seeing it. But they so for some reason they believe that there is some magic that will happen when it comes to their own case. When it gets to their turn, that some kind of thing will just change, and everything will just work out for them for their own benefit, something like that. So what is going on in Sudan, we are still going to look into it. And so I want us to start with this pastor that they told the members to fast so that they will go to heaven to go and see Jesus. And poor uneducated people, they were actually fasting and fasting. And unfortunately, even educated people, you understand, because when they form this kind of congregation, it becomes like a cult, you know it's like they remove you from your family, from whatever bond you have, and you come and bond with them. They become your family, so they are having maximum control. So for example, here they are saying this lady here, she's an air hostess. Can you imagine someone of this class? She's an air hostess. She is working with Qatar Airlines, right? Look at her. She's an educated person, you will say, right? But they said this is Betty, a high flying air hostess who quit her 11-year job, sold her land for a whopping 7 million, and donated it all to the Malindi called Pastor Paul Mackenzie. But that's not all. She then decided to fast after being promised that she would meet Jesus. So they told them to fast so that they will meet Jesus, right? But the story takes a tragic turn when Betty's son allegedly died while fasting with his grandparents. While she was away working in Qatar, devastated by the news, Betty returned to Kenya for the interment, but also they no see am again. Then her sister from Umoja, Nairobi, claims that Betty left a letter to her husband where when she was hinting that she too will not return because she wants to go and see Jesus, right? So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because when you are saying they are not educated, but you also see those ones that are educated. So I'm going to be very careful with the pictures that I'm scrolling. So they said, more people are getting pied from the whole thing. So this is the man. So a lot of people are following him. So I saw a video I wanted to share with you guys about this is the man. So this is the church. Oh, it's not nothing big about it. Oh, so this is the church. Imagine he just built it. I think they will just sit on the ground. It's in a rural place. They call the place Malindi. So these are when they are carrying the whole thing away. So this is the pastor we are talking about. So far. Oh, eh? So this is when they were going to get the people out. They say when they were fasting and fasting, anyone wake by, he will go and put them inside ground. He will, and the ones that are still alive, they will still be there fasting. And when you have seen what has happened to the person where you are in for local, where they fast the same fast, what happened to her, they can't go put her inside ground. You still sit down there, you they fast. You understand? So they are just yeah. So if you search Facebook, the news is all over the place. That they just kind of allow themselves to be deceived. We could obviously we have people like that, that people, I don't know, people are so ready to give there's a video I even saw that the ones that are alive and a little bit able, instead of when they came to rescue them, they were running. They even ran into the bush to be hiding. Let me show you the video. It's unbelievable. They ran into the bush to be hiding, and then the detectives were now going inside the bush looking for them. I never see this kind of thing before. Traders lose money on the market. I'm coming. Let me share that video with you guys. I'm sharing it directly from YouTube. Yeah, let me show you the video. So they went to instead of them to come outside, they were running. They were running inside the bush. They are looking for them. They want to come and save them, but they are not ready. They feel like nothing can stop them to get to Jesus. So they are hiding. You can see they are looking for them, trying to catch them. Like the ones that are by, they don't even care. I'm saying this thing is serious. So you can imagine how they are looking. I don't even know. Like the thing. I don't know. Like it's a sad something, but and in another way, I'm wondering, like, why will you allow yourself to be deceived like that? I don't get it. So the detectives are roaming around all the bush area around the church, trying to see the one that they will rescue. Because he told them now when they came there, they rescued 11 so far, 11. The remaining, they ran inside the bush to hide. So they are looking for them. They are looking for them. They feel like one of them that they caught him, he said nothing can separate him, that he's ready to fast to get to the end, that John the Baptist did it and got to the end, and he is ready to do it and get to the end. Can you imagine? See, they ran inside the bush like this. The way they are looking at these people, they are the one that have come to stop them from getting to heaven. Things are happening. Things are really happening. So the Iberiberism, sometimes when something happen, like some people always say, because of this bingo, something that is going on in the southeast, that they cannot believe that southeasterners can be stupid like this or can form mugu like this, can be easily deceived. Let me tell you guys, if somebody have access to you enough and is given the opportunity to send that information repeatedly into you for a given period of time, you will fall. That's why information is key. And that is why for a long time, we are the only generation that is having access to unfiltered information, that anybody can sit down in their house and start giving us information. We are the only generation that is experiencing it. It has never happened before. Before, any information has to have been provided by the authorities before it can go out. You understand? Program, because information is power. And even in the Bible, it says faith come by hearing, and hearing the word of God. So what you are hearing will determine what you believe, how you are acting. So you understand? Because everything comes from input. What you are hearing is like input, what is getting into your body. So it can happen to anybody. It happened here in Germany. In this Germany that they are doing like, see, they now then know finish, now then get sense. Hitler still use their head now. He tell them say, now then be the best. The other people, they no be human being. Jews no be human being. Black no be human being. Now then be the number one. Now then be the special race. Eh? You understand? So because of it, they began to buy other people. What did they not take enter what they do? Today now where then they? So anybody can fall into that. If you give that access enough, anybody can fall into it. So that brings me to the next thing I want to quickly talk about. We are seeing. So I don't know if you people saw the the news. What is going on in Sudan? I know I told you people that it's going down in Sudan. It's going down in Sudan. So today I was looking at the Deutsche Welle, the German news in also they have African channel. They say the Bundeswehr means the federal troops. It's like the um German military. Like when you say the Nigerian army, that's what you call Bundeswehr. See them, they are withdrawing their troops. Everybody is withdrawing their troops. European Union is withdrawing their troops. See, German Bundeswehr troops have begun evacuating embassy staff, even as Sweden plans to send its own forces to support evacuation. The Swedish government has also agreed to send a unit of up to 400 arms to support evacuation efforts in Sudan. Meanwhile, the Pope has called for an end to violence. Unfortunately, the situation remains grave in Sudan, the Pope said. Are you hearing it? So when it happened, everybody begin to evacuate their people. President Buhari wants to go and evacuate Nigerians. They don't have safe passage yet. The Nigerian people that are there, they don't have safe passage. So you that you are in Nigeria, you are looking for, hey, UN will come, United Nations will come, Israel will come. Now like this, so it's going down in Sudan. And right now they are going to be coming to the north. You understand me? They are going to be coming to the north. It's always about the natural resources. It's not about the people. It's not about what they believe. It's not about their tribe. It is the same everywhere. Whenever there is wahala like this, look inside the ground. What is there? There is something there. There is something there of value. It's not about anybody. So, and who is controlling government is the person that will have access to that thing. You understand? That's the whole thing. So if the person in control there is not yielding, they go put katakata now. So the person wey dey in charge, they give wetin dem want. They go put katakata so that who dem want go enter. Is the way. So that's why I go just dey laugh. Some people wey go dey write say "Mona come help us." It's going down in Sudan. Are you hearing the go to the news? I cannot because of censoring, I'm not showing it. But it's going down. It's going down. So the military and the former people that used to be their friend, it's like a militia that used to guide the what would I call civilian government. You understand? They used to be good with the military, and then the military take over and they are fighting with them. So that is it. Oh, it's going down. Oh, maybe I will share some of the link in the chat, but I can't show you people here. So what is important is all the international troops are pulling their people out, and some of them are also trying to move into Nigeria, even from the north. Yeah, it's going to happen. So some you can see some people here carrying their things, you know. So that is it. Oh, when that goes all over Africa. No, because of political power. The political power, what are they doing with it? They are not even doing using it to do any better thing for African people. So all of you that are looking for Umubingo, that you are looking for war in Alibo, in Nigeria, nobody will pull mouth. The first of thing is they will evacuate themselves. They will evacuate themselves. When they don't, when they are from in a safe distance, they will not be giving news. They will not be giving news. They will evacuate themselves. They will evacuate everybody who won't buy. Everybody will evacuate their staff. Then you will raise that place to the ground. Yeah. So I just say let me use this what is going on in Sudan. I don't know how much of the videos I can show, but the videos are all over there in Facebook, you know. Yeah, I will share some of the link. Very they are not good to look at, honestly. They are not good to look at, but but when you are telling them, they will say, oh, the Nigeria is a crime scene. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm telling you that the wahala that is going on in the world, if people have not even started tasting it. If not that Nigerian people are the ones being corrupt and taking advantage of any situation, exploiting each other, it will be in a very relatively good place now because of all this wahala wey dey. So very soon now, I want to show you the map again. I want to show you where the thing is happening, see where the wahala is happening here in Sudan, in Khartoum. Is going down here now. So you can see what is the distance from here. When they enter Chad, where do you think they will go next? Where do you think they will go next? Are you looking at the map? From here now they will enter Chad. From here, where do you think they will enter? They will enter here, they will enter Kano. Are you seeing it? Or they will pass through. So very soon the population will start coming this route looking for succor. So Nigerian people up north here should brace for the influx of refugees from Sudan. They are coming because they are not going to stay in Chad. Well, what is there in Chad for them? So once they are able to cross the border, their target will be to get to Nigeria. Hello, Jerome, I greet you. So uh, yeah, of course, yeah, yeah. You can even see that you can see the relationship, because if not for the border, you can see it's not very far now. See Sudan here. So and you can even see how will I put it? You understand the vegetation. You can see the landscape is the same, arid, sub Sahara kind of um, environment. You can see it. So they will just cross here. Once they are not going to stay in Chad. And already many people from here, they have a long history together. Some of the kingdoms here, before they were conquered, the conquerors came from Sudan also, you understand. So the people that are here, they have a long relationship. So very soon they are going to be flooding into Nigeria. So if Nigeria burst now, where will they go? All these small country will not contain Nigeria now. So you can see that the biggest, they can't go to Egypt. Maybe they can try to go to Egypt, but I believe that many of them will be coming here. Maybe those ones with light skin, like Egyptians, will enter Egypt. And those ones that are dark will come here, because even here in South Sudan, they are not still settled. They are still not settled. They are still fighting here in South Sudan. But their own is like a gorilla fighting each other, all those kind of. But here is a full blown one. Yeah. Greetings. Yeah. So I just say let me show what is going on. There's wahala in Sudan, and it's getting serious. And Western nations, United States, they are pulling out their people, and bracing. Everybody is bracing. I don't know what they are expecting to happen. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. So my people, this is really all I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if anybody have any other thing that they want to add. I can share the link, so that you can also add to the conversation. Yeah, my own is I always say before you will be causing wahala, you want to fight, check your options. Is it worth it? So if you don't go fight finish now, after you go come dey cry. Now you dey fight, now you dey boast, now you go dey cry later. Like I saw a video, a brother shared that video on Facebook about the Abagana whatever during the Biafran war, and they were all happy and saying yes, we did it, we cleared the second division of Nigeria. In the one breath now, you are praising yourself and saying yes, how you fought. In another breath, you start crying, oh, it's genocide, genocide. You understand? So you that you carry yourself, you go and start fighting the fight that you cannot finish. What are you expecting? Huh? What are you expecting? You are going to fight the fight that you are not. Now that there is a problem everywhere. Even here in Europe, there is a lot of inflation. Things are hard since after COVID. A lot of, so even banks are collapsing here, right? Even banks are collapsing. If you can see what is going on in France, everyone is protesting. Here in Germany, people are protesting. There's a lot high inflation. People are not happy, and they are not happy with their government. You in Germany, there was a coup attempt. They attempted to overthrow the government in Germany. That's how serious it is. So you now go and start your fight, and then you think that anybody want to come and send you message. Nobody send you message. Good evening, John. Nobody send you message. That's how I'm looking at them. All what is going on in the south is they think that they destroy Alibo because of their political position that they are looking for. Did you guys notice that during the election they calmed down? Then they calmed down because those people that they are doing the doings with, they are around. Now after election they start again, Abi. So they think that whatever they are doing, destroying Alibo is going to give them the value for it. Abi, you think that if you destroy Alibo, then you go and get political position, then it will be worth it. No, it's not going to worth it. It's like forest fire. When you put it, even most forest fire is just like matches. They throw it like this, the matches will be burning. You don't know how far the matches will burn. Sometimes entire cities, just somebody smoke finish and throw matches. Just like that Naburia Kano, like that, you don't know what he's smoking. He's smoking guano. He will smoke guano finish. He will come and be yarning hot. We have forbidden. Because of it now, you are destroying your land. Where do you think you will run to? Where do you think you will run to? There's nowhere you are going to run to. There's already problem in Cameroon, in southern Cameroon. Many of them are refugees in Nigeria. More than 5 years. They're not going to go anywhere. Everything will stand still for you. And let me tell you guys, Nigeria will continue to be going on. Like anyhow. Nigeria will continue to be going on. You will go and spoil your own, destroy your own. Now you go carry basket for it. All the works of your life, you will use your hand to destroy it by yourself. Oh, who send you message? Nobody. Now you know what you see. So look at what is happening. Go to YouTube, go to Facebook, look at what is going on in Sudan and advise yourself. Did you hear the one that's going on in Yemen since? No, you didn't hear it. Did you know? Do you know that people don't even have food to eat? What is going on in Yemen since? Nobody even talk about all those ones. Do you see what is going on in Ukraine as we are talking? It's still going down in Ukraine. You know the Yemen, Oyibo to Oyibo, they never even go there, go buy for them. Eh? Oyibo to Oyibo, they never even enter there by a full chest, go the fight. Now you. Hey, okay, no problem. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe you people are formidable. Okay, no problem. You people are formidable. Every day you are giving prognosis of how Nigeria is on the brink of war. Nigeria is on the brink of collapse. Nigeria is this, and Nigeria is strong. Nigeria is even very strong at this point in time. Every day you only what you can foresee is doom, doom, doom. Every day you are looking for doom, doom, doom. Oh, no, it's about to fall. It's about to collapse. It's a crime scene. It's the worst thing that can happen on earth. Because you don't know what is happening in any other places, Abi. You don't know what is happening in any other places. Eh? Okay, what of if, since you people know that everything is not going good, how many good are you people doing in your own side, at least to use it to balance up? If the rest of Nigeria no good, at least make una own side dey good. For where una own side na still what? The other day they were dancing. Imagine, you people are not even ashamed. You are dancing that you have not delivered yourself from Oketikpazu, from Abia State. You are dancing on the road, rejoicing. Who are you free from? You are not free from Fulani, you are not free from Yoruba, you are free from an Abia State man. That's what you are dancing for. And you are not ashamed of yourself. So an Abia State man like yourself is the one that is holding you down in Abia State. And you are helpless. You don't have anything that you can do. But somehow, you now gave birth to a rofo mouth, loud mouth that is now coming to say, I will go to Abuja, I will go to Abuja, I can be putting people. The one way there for in head, in front here, there, see okay, Zikpas make it go, as if he say, I holding people, whole stage. See all the Abia cabal, make it go hold them. Na Abuja I wan go. So na really think say una get power to go Abuja, really. Okay, oh, they play. Mona do sha, make una do. Ejiri Igbo agwa ya. Make una pour fuel, gbaa ya ọkụ, burn it to the ground. Those ones in abroad, they will come and build a new one. Mona pour fuel, gbaa ya ọkụ, finish it. No, make sure say not, the way Naburunu used to say. He will say that they will burn it down, that even one pin will not remain. One pin, that's the person you call your savior. He said they will burn it down. Even one dog will not remain. You say, yeah. You think you can cross road to go and burn anywhere else? It's still that Alibo you will burn. You will burn it down to completely. Yeah, you will burn it down, and there will be nowhere for you to go. Maybe you need to do that. Maybe that is why you are not seeing what is happening. It's going down in Sudan, people. In Sudan, Khartoum, the capital. Sudan is developed. Oh. Don't use that eye to be looking at Sudan is good. It's okay. Oh. Sudan, you hardly go anywhere and see a Sudanese that is emigrating. They don't emigrate. Sudan is actually in a good place. Good evening, Ugi. Yeah, of course, it's to be expected, because the black looking Africans, if they go into Egypt, they are going to face racism and persecution. So it will be better and they won't even give them passage. So they will be forced to, go towards the darker side of Africa. Uh-huh. You people think you are so maybe in my mind, sometimes when I'm looking at them, I was thinking that maybe our Igbo people, they think that they are black British men. I don't even know, because the way they carry themselves, they will be just like they say they be Oyibo, Nwabeke. I don't know. Misha, I don't talk my own. It's going down in Sudan. Everybody is evacuating them, people. America is evacuating, Germany is evacuating, Sweden is evacuating, everybody evacuate. Also, Eleruberue. They go run, leave the people for there. It will be Sudan. It will be South Sudan. Because the Sudan, our brother is saying that there are many Sudanese. I don't know whether Sudanese, but I think South Sudan, because during the problem. They were fighting for secession for a long time. So during that time, they had a lot of passage to go to Australia, and they made it. They made it. They went to Australia that time. So, but not the light skinned Sudanese. I don't know, Sha, but that's my thinking. Okay. So, okay, it's possible that the Sudanese in Dubai, are they the light skinned one or the dark ones? Because um they have the Sudanese that look like Moroccans and Algerians and Egyptians, the modern Egyptians. So they are normally not typically black like me and you. They are like how will I put it? Like Arab skin tone. Ah, both of them. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, they think they are black. They are black British, so they think they are so exceptional. They are just thinking they want to be like British people. Yeah, yeah, chocolate skin. So, but now, so they will not. The thing is, they are not going to come in. It depends on who is. They will now allow them to be fighting. They'll now see who is getting the upper hand. So who is getting the upper hand, they will not support that person, because now who win now go get access to the resources where they under the ground. So that is the how they, so they will first of all, withdraw back. They will see who they get the upper hand. So anybody where they get the upper hand, they will come support that person, make you finish the other side. Last, now who get power and go they control the things. And as they don't help you, they can't get share, they will can't use that means enter the place, they run the things. Last, now still the African people go they lose, right? So the separation that South Sudan separated has not even solved their problem, because the problem is bigger. Problem is bigger. The problem is bigger, and people don't even understand that the problem is not what they are looking at. The main issue is wetin dey for ground, and who wan collect am, who want to dey dig am, who want to dey chop am. Na im be the thing. Okay, so obviously, the Sudanese people orient themselves as Arab, so they don't normally go to the West. They just go to, I don't know, but I personally have never met a Sudanese person in the West. The only time I met a Sudanese person was somebody that that's he lives in Sudan, but he was Fulani. I think he's a Fulani, and he belongs to the nomadic people, and I don't know if that nomadic people are like the Nigerian Fulani, or the same Fulani that migrate around West Africa. I don't understand, but he came to this country for a lecture. He was a very brilliant man, and he even gave a lecture in the university here in Germany. So that's the only time I've seen someone from. And he was not a migrant. He was just here shortly, and then we met and we related as Africans. Where are you from? Oh, because we are like. So like we are almost like we are on the same page. But when we go to Africa, you are Nigeria, Sudan, carry your matter, they go. But when we are here, so at that conference that day, it was like, oh, sister, because we're like Africans. So um otherwise I don't know much about them, but I know that they are not underdeveloped like our place. I believe that, like, from what I've seen, and I know that a lot of our people go there to study, go there to do university, especially people from the north. They go there to study medicine and all those things. So I don't know how advanced they are, but that's why I'm thinking that it's like they are a little bit higher than your regular African countries. Exact. Thank you for that summary. Last. That is what it's always. Last, that's what it's always. So it's better you kukuma dey inside your house, they do as small small, make we dey get the sense small small. Because when once katakata burst, it's not the best at all. It's not the best at all. Because it's like fire and everything will just burn down, you know. Okay. Momin said Sudan is not as advanced as Nigeria. I will look that up, but when I was looking at their videos when they were doing protests at some time ago, when they were doing protests, that's only what I saw. That, like, it was, I don't know, the cities were looking a little bit more advanced. I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating, but actually I've not really paid too much mind to it. People go there to study. Africa International University. Okay. I know that people go there to study. So I used to wonder, like, what's the relationship? But I also know about the relationship between those people in Borno and because of the history or something like that. Yeah, so it's in the news. If you go to YouTube, just type Sudan. You don't even need to type more. If you just type Sudan, you will see. Let me show you this one briefly before I go. You can see here they say UK diplomat evacuated from Sudan. Now, so so when you are looking at the pictures, you will be seeing. I mean, it looks a little bit more than what we think. U.S. embassy evacuated in Sudan. I'm not making it up. Oh. So I'm not clicking on it. So I just kind of typed Sudan, and then you will just see the videos. They will become. So yeah. So yeah, here this is German. They say Moglische Evakuierung as Sudan means possible evacuation from Sudan. So what are they saying? Evacuation. Did you hear that they are going? U.S. forces evacuate diplomats from Sudan 3 hours ago. Did you hear that anybody is going? No. They are evacuation. Eh? Ugandans in Sudan to be evacuated through Ethiopia. Evacuated. Who did you hear that anybody is going there? Make una dey play oh, ndị be anyị, make una work harder oh. Shebi the UN will come. UN will come. Now like that. Everybody will shall first of all evacuate. Everybody will evacuate. Britain will evacuate. America will evacuate. Germany will evacuate. Sweden will evacuate. All the EU will evacuate first. Then they will go and see whether they will come. Okay. So our brother said that there are many Sudanese in London and Australia. It's just that they are quiet and they keep a low profile instead of being noisy and drawing attention to themselves. Okay, it's possible. So, and our brother says Sudan is more advanced than Nigeria. I mean, I don't know. It looks like that to me, but I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I will have to, if I tell you that I know, then I will be lying. I don't know, really. But from my own impressions, I'm looking at their videos and, the state of their cities, their road. It looks a little bit advanced, but I don't know more of the structures there. And I know that they were mistreating the Dhaka Sudanese. That's actually what prompted the the breakaway, but at the end of the day, when they had the one enemy they were fighting, and then when they got back to their South Sudan, they now discovered that they themselves are also enemy to each other, so they started fighting each other again. So it's still not settled in Juba and all those places. It's still rural, and everything is just trying to take shape, and I don't know if it is worth it. I don't know. Okay, it's possible. Okay, I accept. Oh, our brother is asking question. He said, "How advanced is Nigeria?" It's just a one city country. I mean, I feel like Nigeria can be so much if only the governors will take care of their ends. Like I think, for example, President Buhari did so much infrastructure across the nation like never before. Like he built so much up. And if only the state governors can anchor on on the federal infrastructure and do their own end, their own villages, their own cities, I think Nigeria will take off very quickly, honestly, because it's really set. Nigeria will take off very quickly if the state governors will live up to their, like those people in control of states, because everything is looking central, federal, as if the states are not there for decoration. But the states have so much power, so much that they can do. If they can live up to that, take care of education, take care of welfare, for example, give some form of welfare to their indigents, to their citizens, provide education, provide water, for example, introduce waste management. It will put so many people at work at the same time, and it will just elevate so many people at the same time, and like everything will calm down. But now only a few people have all the money, so the rest of the people, they don't have anything, and so there's a lot of anxiety, and crime rate is very high. And it is supposed to be so, because in any society where the wealth of the country belongs to very few people, you cannot expect any other thing than high crime rates. It's the same thing that is happening in the US. In the US, there's very high crime rate because the wealth of the US is in the hands of not so many people. So, I mean, like relatively, right? Relatively. So a lot of people, are homeless, they can't get by, like they are having a lot of issues. And so the high rate of crime have just spiked in the US, and a lot of aggression, and I don't know. So it's to be expected. So I wish the state government can be compelled to do something, not, and people should learn not to be praising somebody because he's building road. Oh, he's building road map. No, 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 no. That is part of it, but there can be more. We need states that can build services for the people. For example, if somebody is having an emergency health crisis, that there will be an ambulance provided by the state government. And for example, every local government will have a health center functioning with workers that are being paid, that they will rush them there. You understand? So those are the things that will actually provide service and give people job at the same time. But everybody is just looking at the presidency. The presidency is so far away at the center. It can do so much, but the state have so much they can give. Ah, okay. I honestly, I've not met Sudanese people really. I've not have any interaction with them. Yeah. So my people, I want to thank you so much for having this wonderful time with you again. Yeah, I hope you have a good start in the week, and I hope those people that think that their brother and sister are British people, that they will come and fight for them. I hope they are seeing that British people have evacuated from Sudan. And those of you that you allow yourself to be deceived by pastor, you're supposed to open your eye and see, if the pastor say you should fast so that you go and see Jesus, and you see the one that you are fasting with, and that the person have closed his eyes, open it, and they go and put him inside the ground, what do you think is going to happen to you? Which magic? So you are not special. Forget that thing that say, "Oh, my own is special. My God will do it for you." You have to be using what is happening around you to what is happening to other people to learn. Stop thinking that you are in a vacuum. Your own will be different, because making you to be docile and not reacting to situations around you. You have to be using your brain, not be thinking, "Oh, when it gets to your turn, there is some magic, some miracle will just happen somehow, everything will just work out for your good." No, no, no. what you can do is your action is what will save you. Your action or your inaction is what will also lead you to your end. So let us advise ourselves properly. Oh, that's all I need to say. And I wish you all a very good start in the week. Myself also, may God be with all of us, and may his light shine upon us, and may he grant us peace. Thank you so much.